Hey everybody, VVPG11 here. Bringing you guys episode 5 of FireRed and my FireRed walkthrough. Now, today's question of the day is FireRed or leaf green. I will answer that question later in the episode because we got stuff to do today. But anyways, so let me move the mic. What we're gonna be doing today is be heading this way. We're going to be moving on to the next area. Now that we've beaten the gym, we've got nothing to do left in this town. There are a couple things you could have checked out, nothing too much. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. We're actually going to get the running shoes, which is really awesome. Because if you're playing on the Game Boy, not really if you're playing on a ROM like I am, because you could always just press the space bar and speed up the game. That'll just let you go around everywhere really fast, which is awesome. Alright, so, we're going to be entering Route 3, I believe it said, and, we've got Plot Twist in the front. The first battle here, this lady will be using, two of the same Pokemon. Incidentally, she's going to be using Pidgey, which is, you know, my name. What? I know. But, I'm just going to speed up the battle. You know how I do it by now. It's my 5th episode. Anyway, so FireRed or Leaf Green, I've actually got a story. The first Pokemon video game I ever played was Mystery Dungeon. But I always wanted to play an actual Pokemon game, like FireRed or Leaf Green, because I thought, well, dude, those games must be awesome. Other people play them, and they're always telling me how awesome they are. So, you know, I gotta try them out. So for Christmas, I still believed in Santa Claus, I think. Actually, I don't know, but, for Christmas, like, what I asked for was, I asked for FireRed, and the Santa, he sure gave it to me, and I was really excited. I played that bitch for hours at a time, I lost my train of thought, bro. I'm looking at this Caterpie and I must be up the battle. What's wrong with me? I just remember playing that for hours on end, and I was at a friend's house in a completely different state. I remember that much, and just playing that game for hours on end. The first starter I ever used was a War Turtle, but I still did that noobish thing where you only train your starter and you just use your starter to completely get you through the game. And, I don't look down on people who do that. But I like to think that they really haven't experienced the full, like, you know, what Pokemon actually is, because, well, I mean, Pokemon is about training a bunch of Pokemon and using a bunch of Pokemon to win the game. It's like, if you just use one, all you learn to use is your starter, and that's not fun, and, I just lost Plot Twist. Alright, we're probably gonna have to go heal him back up. But I always felt like the full experience of the game is using a team of 6. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to do that. But aside from that, I did FireRed, and then like a year later, my brother decided to get Leaf Green. I had just beaten the game. I had spent 105 hours on my last file beating the game. I didn't even remember how I got through most of the gyms. I was a train wreck. What happened is I would have Pokemon, I would just use my starter for, like, sometimes, and then I'd get more Pokemon, a bunch of them, train them, then I would drop them to get new Pokemon, and it was a mess. But eventually I got to the Elite Four, right, and I'm like, okay, I can't just beat the Elite Four with just Venusaur at level 62, I need more Pokemon. So what I did was I got a Jinx, I caught a Poliwhirl, I had the guidebook, and I got a Jinx. I don't remember why I got the Jinx. I just had it for whatever reason, and I had caught him. What happened was I had a Jinx, right? And then I went into Victory Road looking for a Pokemon, and I found a Marowak, and I'm like, all right, this Marowak works good. I had a Snorlax, which I was also training, which was like at level 40 around there, because it helped me beat the gym, Koga's gym, I believe, because I had immunity, maybe it had Thick Fat. I don't remember. Point is, I used it. Because my friend was like, oh, that thing can't get poison, use it against Koga. I was like, okay, but I think mine, I don't know. But this is all relevant to the question of the day, I promise. I'm just doing this because, well, what am I going to talk about in this route? Nothing. And then I got from the Dojo, I picked up the Hitmonlee and started training that bitch. And then my Eevee, I didn't know what I wanted to evolve my Eevee into, but my philosophy for Eevee is to, if you have a, Blastoise, evolve it into a, Fire type, Flareon, because that'll help you counter your opponent's starter. And wow, Plot Twist. Not good. I'm just gonna switch out train here. Just let Plot Twist level up. You always want to get it, it's good against your starter, so if you pick Charizard, get a Jolteon. That was my theory, and I was like, okay, well I picked Bulbasaur, so I should get a Vaporeon. And that's what I did. I started training up that Vaporeon. It was great, and I believe that was my team. I'm missing one guy? No. Yes. No. I think I am. I mean, so I got the Hitmonlee, I got the Marowak, I got the Vaporeon, Jinx, Snorlax, and Venusaur. No, I don't think I am. So that team, I used it, and after 105 hours, I finally beat the game. I was so proud of myself. That team went down in history. Later on, when I got Diamond and Pearl, I transferred that team over. The thing is, the movesets on those guys were terrible. Vaporeon knew, like, Aurora Beam, which actually wasn't horrible. Hydro Pump, Surf, Waterfall. So I didn't make it forget Surf and Waterfall. When I transferred it over, I made them learn all kinds of new moves. My Marowak, when I transferred over to Diamond and Pearl, learned, knew, Earthquake, Bone Club, Fire Blast, and Aerial Ace. It was really cool. I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center. But, anyways, back to this. So, I recently lost my FireRed, and I started playing Leaf Green. And, yeah, other than that, to answer the question, because that one really wasn't relevant, I'd have to say Leaf Green is my favorite, just because I don't know, I just liked it more, I guess. That's running, by the way. FireRed was my first one, but I don't feel like the nostalgia I have for beating the game for the first time isn't with FireRed, it's with my team. It's not, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Alright, hopefully Plot Twist won't get his ass killed. But yeah, that's my story. That's it. So if you shouldn't have too much problem with the trainers in this route, me, because I have low levels, but I don't really mind having low levels because I don't give no fucks. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff you gotta be careful for. That's it. Bugcatcher Greg sends out Weedle. Interesting. Go Plot Twist. Now, Plot Twist is able to easily take down bug types, and that's what I'm really glad. Plot Twist gets an immediate flying type move, which is why the only reason I would pick Sparrow over Pidgey. But other than that, I always think Sparrow's a bit better than Pidgey. I hate to say it because I am a Pidgey guy, because you know my name's only VB Pidgey 11. But Sparrow learns Drill Peck, well, the best move that Pidgey outlearns his Wing Attack. It does get Quick Attack, which undoubtedly will probably help you more from, you know, in the early stages. Once you get to, like, the Elite Four, though, Quick Attack almost becomes very circumstantial. Like, you only be able to use it in these cases, but it's like, why bother if you're not going to need it 90% of the time? You see what I'm saying? But, yeah, and this, I really don't know why I haven't sped up this battle, but my apologies, senors. That was easy. Plot Twist learned Furry Attack. I don't say Fury because that's boring. Anyways, I got a couple trainers, actually. Just this one. To take on... Hey, you're not wearing shorts, what's wrong with you? What are these guys? Like, they're obsessed with shorts. Ooh, okay. Not good. I'm gonna Leer, and he's gonna Leer. Crap. I'm faster, though. That's... Okay. Oh, crap. Alright, let's go for another Fury Attack. I missed again! What? Hacks? I call hacks. Okay, we killed it anyways. It's okay. So Plot Twist, that's actually a good amount of experience. Plot Twist is kind of... He's getting there. I don't exactly have the levels I wish I had. But then again, having the levels always makes the game more fun. So it's always depending on how you look at it. Fun a bit more of a challenge, you don't train your Pokemon as much. Plus, for the sake of the walkthrough, I'm not going to spend my time grinding. because that's not really part of the game. Well, I mean, okay, well, it is definitely part of the game, but it's not like, you don't need help with that. I don't need to teach you how to grind. He's gonna kill this. Metapod is gonna die, Metapod is gonna die, Metapod is gonna die. Alright, okay, Metapod's dead. And I gain 169 experience. Woo! Done like dinner. Did you guys hear that? He said done like dinner. Trained Pokemon are stronger than wild ones. Yeah, you'll always gain more experience from trainer Pokemon than wild ones. And is this the Pokemon I'm looking for? Ooh, a Mankey? No, not the Pokemon. So plot twist is actually gonna level up from that. I just killed off the Mankey. Really don't know why I paused it if I was just gonna show the before and after the battle, but whatever. This lady right here is a bitch. I hate her. So annoying. Believe me, you do not wanna. Oh, I hate her so much. Oh god. Alright. I'm just gonna go for Alear. What she'll do is this Jigglypuff will use Sting and put your guys to sleep. Then it'll also use Defense Curl and get a bunch of defense up. And so that you won't be able to like hurt her. And then it also has Cute Charm, so if you're using a male, oh god, and then it put me to sleep. You see what I'm saying here? This is annoying, very annoying. Plus, it's so powerful. This thing is insanely high level, but it gives you good experience. That's always nice. Okay, so at level 15, Bulbasaur will learn either we'll learn all three moves: Sleep Powder, Poison Power, and Stun Spore. The only one I like is Sleep Powder, because Sleep Powder and Leech Seed is a good combination. Okay, that was easy. So, that might not always be as easy for you as it was for me, but this is pretty much the end of all the trainers in the route. I don't believe there's any more, and now there's just a couple guys here. You can catch Nidoran and girl and male in here, in the grass. One of them's rarer than the other, I think, depending on what game you're playing. But other than that, that should be about it for today. We made it to Mt.Moon, and that's what we'll be taking on in the next episode. I don't know how many episodes that'll be, but, yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode where I just went ranting on about my, first experience with Pokemon. But I hope to see you guys next time. Don't forget to be awesome.